2021 Tesla Model X interior. Last week, we reported on Tesla's strategies to upgrade the version S and Model X over the following few years to push the life cycle of the cars and trucks to 2021. Now a designer attempts to picture a Tesla Design S freshen. Do you love it or dislike it? As we reported, Tesla is planning a big Design S and also the Model X indoor refresh in Q3 2019. We have currently had a good take a look at Tesla's plan for the interior refresh in one more report. Yet that interior update is meant to extend the life cycle of the version S and version X programs to 2021. At that point, 2021 Tesla Model X interior would be anticipated to release a bigger update to those lorries both in regards to layout and efficiency. Turk and Canadian car design Emre Husman on Instagram attempted to imagine what that future generation Model S can resemble, had suggestion to Jim Roger Johansson on Teslanet. The style features considerably extra hostile lines than the present generation Model S. It keeps a comparable front-end fascia with the slit highlighting the Tesla logo design, yet it features a lot larger air consumption at the bottom. What do you think of Emre Husman's vision for the design rejuvenate? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. When it comes to me, I do like some of the lines a whole lot, but I believe the back is a bit as well blocky and I wouldn't mind toning the front end down a little. However, the interior is something else that I don't see working. There's no reason for the center screen to be bent like that. I am not against touch screens on the steering wheel, yet those two seem exceedingly large. From our info in our previous record, it's clear that the Design S is obtaining an interior much more comparable to the Model 3. Tesla doesn't adhere to the common design year update like the remainder of the vehicle market. With the exception of a somewhat substantial Design S exterior/fascia freshen in 2016, Tesla instead gradually introduces fairly small improvements whenever they are ready for manufacturing. With those incremental updates adding up, Tesla currently takes into consideration the Design S to be on its third generation in just about 6 years. Electric has actually currently learned some unique inner information regarding 2021 Tesla Model X interior plan for the next Design S and also Design X generation with a large interior decoration refresh. The Tesla area has been anticipating an interior decoration freshen for the Design S and version X as quickly as by the end of this year. Some are claiming that it is long overdue. However, we have actually now learned that Tesla is in fact not planning to begin production on the new layout until one more complete year, Q3 2019, according to sources aware of the matter. Tesla is in the center of its advancement from a tiny particular niche automaker right into a full-fledged car manufacturer with numerous high-volume lorry programs. Simply 3 years earlier, Tesla had just one lorry in production. However, it currently has 3 crucial vehicle programs in production as well as it is attempting to establish some differentiation as well as cycles in its lineup. According to records assessed by Electric, Tesla prepares for the interior decoration refresh to expand the life process of the existing Design S and also Design X programs up until 2021. Tesla desires version S and Design X to stay its front-runner cars throughout that time. In order to achieve that, the automaker's technique is to balance the interior with a comparable appearance as the brand new interior presented with the Model 3, but with some even more costs materials and also functions. The firm anticipates that this harmonization will lead to cost reduction as well as increase its gross margin on the version S and also Design X. We will certainly follow up with an additional report regarding the actual brand new design shortly. Update: exclusive initial look at Tesla Model S as well as version X interior refresh, going Spartan like Model 3. This is somewhat surprising. We were anticipating an interior decoration rejuvenate by the end of 2018 perhaps to coincide with Supercharger V3, but we will need to wait another year. At the very same time, it is much more reasonable when taking a look at just how strong the need for the Design S and version X still is nowadays. Numerous idea that the version S inside was becoming stale after 6 years of just relatively incremental enhancements and no significant layout adjustment. Some thought that a refresh would be needed for Tesla to keep marketing the flagship sedan. Yet, Tesla is still consistently marketing regarding 2000 Design S and also version X vehicles internationally per week, and with the phase out of the federal tax debt in the US, Tesla is likely to still have strong demand for those vehicles in its greatest market for the following year as buyers make use of the credit report before it vanishes. 2021 Tesla Model X Interior. Generally, if you are in the market for a Design S or Design X in the US, you need to decide if you desire that full $7,500 tax credit scores, or $3,750 during the initial half of 2019, or choose to wait for the brand new interior design and obtain only $1,875. My point is that Tesla doesn't see a demand to rejuvenate those cars to maintain need up in the temporary, however, that will transform following year with the most likely decreased tax obligation credit as well as more competition. Currently, we are just talking about an indoor refresh, but Tesla might likewise be intending some powertrain upgrades, which we have not seen in a while for version S and also version X, as Tesla has been concentrated on version 3. It also makes sense to prepare for the following huge generational adjustment for the version S as well as Design X in 2021. That's 5 years after the Design S outside design revitalize as well as regarding 6 years after the launch of the Design X. At that time, Tesla ought to be made with offering market Model Y, Tesla Semi, and the next-gen Roadster. It would make sense to reveal some love to those vehicles then. When it comes to my thoughts on the real layout revitalize itself, I'll enter into more with visuals in another message coming up shortly.